Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. McCarthy throwing right away. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. The unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lamar off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey, middle. Sit up.
Running left, here's Walker. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They gained 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Hey. Go ahead.
Here's Jackson to throw. Pass is caught at the 9. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Henry. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes second and goal. Trying to run with Henry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Third and goal, Henry. And he gets in, touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Completed to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Gets everything he has under this throw. He steps in and makes the interception. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking down to 2nd and 9.
Middle.
Lamar now from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Hey, middle.
Jackson now on 3rd. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
We change it.
On 1st down, Jackson. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Report.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Hauled in left side. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Go. No, we change it.